So we need to create a ramp with a sort of a funnel like shape that drops from the splitter down to the conveyor. We thought about using metal, but we also thought about using some 2x material. So I think we'll start out with the 2x material, and we may end up modifying that. I think we need to get these things off of here. Not exactly sure what their function was, but I'm sure they had one. But so I'll remove these, and might need to lift this up a little bit higher. I don't know if it'd be better to have it up higher or not, but we'll have to try to figure that part out. Thanks for watching.
Once again, our inspector is here, keeping an eye on us. That's Sparky. Hi. Hi, sweetie. Hi. Hi. It's a good girl, huh? You's a good girl. Yeah. Hi. Alright, we got the metal pieces off, the triangular metal pieces. And I don't know, Steve, show that wood block and explain a little bit.
So this is a tensioner for this chain. It was really loose. Still a little loose, but not like it was. I understand this is usually made out of hard maple. And they oil it, this block. That way it's not rubbing on metal. So I lifted that up quite a ways and tightened it.
Maybe go over to the other side, help you roll it. Oh, there it went. Okay, so that's going to help us get a little closer by having that off. So, not such a big gap then between the two.
What's that?
These are the 2x6 that's treated to go through the holes that were in the front side here of the splitter and create a shelf. Now we're gonna put this, if we can get it up here, oops, sorry, and we're gonna do double thickness. So we're gonna do a shelf off of that goes in, and then put rails on the side with 2x12s. So I think we're getting it. We're gonna get some rain too, but
keep in mind, this is an experiment, so
yeah,
we may modify this later.
right.
I'm just trying this. Not much time or no material wasted because we had all this.
Yeah, it's the stuff we got from our piles.
So we built a ramp coming off of the splitter, and hopefully that'll funnel into here. We didn't really, this is possibly a temporary solution, maybe permanent if it works right. We don't know whether it will. It'd probably be better if you built it out of metal, but I haven't done hardly any welding, and so this is what we ended up with. We'll try it out tomorrow.
The final step we needed to finish up here was this ramp to roll logs toward the log lift. And so we've kind of got it where it's got, I don't know if you can tell, but it's got like a lip around the outside edge so the logs can't just roll off. And it's sloped toward the splitter building and log roll or log lift. So as of this being done, I think we're going to be ready to use our setup here. So we got this done yesterday. Something to funnel the logs or the split wood toward the conveyor, and then we got a towed out by the end of the conveyor now, ready to go. I think this is the last step. So we're going to line it with some rock so it doesn't just collapse on us when we roll logs on it and walk on it and stuff, and then yeah, almost there. Got a couple loads of rock on it now. Trying to slope it still toward the log lift, but build up the outsides too, so that if like we get a rainstorm or something, it doesn't just like destroy it. So it's getting there. We got some on the back, and add some more on all the sides. Some on this side already too. But I think we might have to fortify it at some point with something else, but it's a start. Got a pile of rock in the back, so Steve's making trips to the back of our property, and it takes a little bit, but I think so. Yeah, just dump it. Okay. This side will be done as soon as I smooth it a little. Got the inspector again. She's checking it out. Aren't you, little girl? Are you checking it out, huh? You think we're doing okay? Huh? Oh, such a good little girl. I think we have it to where we're pretty happy. I think we're probably going to end up having to add more at some point, but it's pretty solid when you step on it. It doesn't like smush and sink. So as long as the logs roll toward the log roller, we'll be happy.
So one of our good friends that's in the tree service business, he's had conveyors before. He pointed out to us that our chain's pretty loose. You can see it there. So we're going to tighten it up a little. And you do that down here at this other end.
All right, so this is where you tighten it.
And this plate slides and it pulls this shaft out. We want to pull it out this way to tighten the blade. Or I mean the chain, sorry. So we got to go like this to tighten it. Doesn't move very much at a time, as you can see. I don't know how old this conveyor is, but they used straight screws for screws. The screws have a straight slot, and then they have square bolts on it, which aren't that common anymore.
Square nuts, you mean, right?
I said bolts.
Yeah.
Square nuts is what I meant.
Square bolts would be tough.
Yeah. I had that wrong for sure.
That's okay. I say it wrong all the time, so. And basically, this is our last step before we run it, isn't it?
Yeah, we're ready to start.
We're going to start doing some splitting and try the whole system out and see how it all functions. We're hoping the tote's in the right spot to catch it coming down, so it's going to be interesting. All right, we're going to try out our new earthen ramp and then start up doing some splitting, see how the system goes.
Thanks for watching.